Yeah,
And where were you sleeping last night?
I was sleeping right here where you're photographing now.
Yeah.
But usually I'm over there in the church.
What's been the hardest thing about being homeless?
Not being accepted. You sort of felt like people, they sort of walk, make a wide circle around you. They know you're homeless. There's no describing or disguising that you're homeless. So some people are nice and friendly. They'll give you a couple of bucks. Like they say, "Hey, you're homeless," and they'll give you some food. The majority is like, yeah, you're not accepted. You feel as though like you're like scrounging for something. You don't want to work. You just want to get what you can for nothing. But it's not like that. That's the way it makes you feel. And mostly like you want to get your head down. You can't afford to be in a rent or get in a place. Most of the shelters are full anyway, so you just like sleeping where you can to get your head down. But then by the middle of the night, the police will come, tap you and say you're going to be moved or give you a ticket. It's so uncomfortable. You can't really sleep comfortable because you know that feeling you're going to be woken up and told to move on, and that's really the worst thing about it. It's I sit there now and I think, well, where do I go now? Do I stay here? Where can I go to find better things? And I'm just like trying to pick up info where else I can go in California, because I need to be where it's warm and like the sunshine. So I'm used to that in Australia. So just thinking there, where do I go from there?
What do you think you're going to do next?
Well, now I'm gonna go to the library. So when I can go in there, they don't like you going in places when you've got all big backpacks and stuff like that. You feel like they sort of don't want you to do. I'm trying to get in the library and look up on the computer and see where I've got a chance of getting a job. So my first priority is a job to go to, and I get a job, then I want a place to stay. Instead of sleeping rough, I want to get into like a hotel or somewhere where I can afford to pay the rent.
Is there anything that you would say to the community about their perception about people who are homeless?
I think they ought to look at it a little bit deeper to what they say, because the thing is, like me, pushed into a situation I never expected, and there's guys here who don't want to sleep rough like this. They want to be somewhere where they've got a roof over their head and they can get their own meals, or they're not scrounging on the community. It's not that sort of thing, and there's lots of people that do prefer sleeping out, and don't want a place, but majority of them is like me. They're pushed into that situation, and it's really unfair that you get treated as though you're some sort of an alien that don't want you around, or as though you've got a plague or something. That's how you feel. You see people look at you, the expression that they look at you, what they're thinking, and how they look at you, and don't come near me sort of thing. And it's really upsetting. It's really opened my eyes, because this is a situation I've never been in. So I'm really looking at it now and think, what all these other people have gone through. We've only had 54 days of it. Some have had years of it. Been out and sleeping years and months and years. How are they feeling now? I know people that actually took their own life because of the situation they're in. And
do you ever feel like that?
It entered my mind a couple of times. Yeah, I hate to say it, but I've thought about, is this as far as I can go now? How long can I handle it for? It's new to me, and it is coming really hard. It's knocked me for 6. It's how long I can stand it. But I'm not one for giving up. I will fight. I will fight for it. I know I can move on. I know I'm capable of working. I can work. I can do anything. If the community don't want me sleeping rough, give me a job. I'll work for nothing, you know, as long as they can put me in somewhere where I've got a roof over my head. I don't mind doing that, you know, because I'm 69 now, you know, and I'm capable of working, and money's not important. The main thing is to have a roof over my head, you know. I know I can survive. There's food around. You don't have to go hungry. There's plenty of food around. You can find places where you can get food. Churches, most churches look after you, you know. But the main thing is, like, give me some work to do. Don't pay me, but give me a place to sleep where I feel I'll be safe.